Welcome to Doughboys Double. I'm Nick Weiger along with the Spoon Man, Mike Mitchell. It is the feedbag, and we're coming in hot with a hot open. Hit us with a question, Amelia.
I want to say right before we cut to, you said dick in a blender was the last thing you said. Just so the world knows.
North Owl asks, what is your favorite healthy snack to eat?
North
Wow.
Owl.
Great question,
Strawberries.
North Owl. Strawberries is a great answer. I'm going to say apple just because I have one basically every day.
An apple a day.
Yeah.
Does it work? Does it keep the...
I haven't been bothered by Dr. Octopus at all. Dr. Strange,
That's
you can
the
leave me
doctor
alone.
that keeps away? Damn, if you're in the Avengers, is there a thing in the Avengers like you can't eat an apple? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because of Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a thing that's like Hawkeye has never had an apple.
But then again, if it keeps Doc Ock away, like you said.
That's the other thing. That's
Yeah.
like it's like a two-edged sword.
Do we lose... I guess, all right, so new question to start with the feedback. Do you lose Doctor Strange to get rid of Doc Octopus?
I think
Go.
I think easy. I think it's an easy trade.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Emma, what's your favorite healthy snack?
Yogurt. I love yogurt with some
great.
granola in it.
Damn, yogurt's a good healthy
answer.
snack.
Does a dick in a blender count as a healthy snack?
Protein.
You know what I like, Wags? Tangelo. Remember I was having Tangelos
You do like
for
a
while?
Tangelo.
Or your fruit from your fruit cart, man.
Oh my God,
That's fun, too.
I mean, it's the best. We got to review Victor straight up at some point. And you know,
Review a man?
Yeah.
We could review the guy, Victor, from your
he
neighborhood?
gets 5 forks for me from close to my neighborhood. Don't dox me, please.
Yeah.
Susser did
Yes,
say.
they're gonna Google Victor fruit cart and they're gonna find him.
Honestly, I think actually you can.
Oh shit.
But Susser said it the other day. He's like, I had a couple more fruit carts, which is of course funny to hear him. Like, of course he's eating
Trying all the fruit
trying all
carts
the
in
fruit
LA.
carts. He's like, I had a couple more fruit carts. He's like, I didn't believe you at first, but you're right. He's the best. He's the best fruit. He has the best fruit cart. I'm telling you.
It's great when you get a good guy.
Yeah.
Well,
People say I do this a lot. I'm sorry.
Based on the direction of this podcast, I'd say that reviewing guys isn't like very far from where we're headed.
Stealing another podcast concept.
Overall, I think Casey gets 4.5 forks.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't even gone that high.
We're reviewing guys out of forks still.
Yeah, it's still forks. Got to keep that part of the podcast. We have brand equity in the fork system.
Yeah.
That's
What, are we going to not sell the 5-fork hat? Favorite, is it Tangelo? Is it fruit carts vendor?
I would say, I mean, you know what, Wags? I love yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt's great.
I love the Tangelo. Kind bars don't really count, right, as a healthy snack. I mean,
That's a healthy
Healthy-ish?
snack.
they're close. I'm just thinking of the healthy snacks I like. I mean, I guess the truth is the Minions' favorite, and one of your favorites.
Banana.
Banana.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Gwen Stefani taught me how to spell that.
Oh,
Yeah. Same.
this will show you how old we are. But at my college graduation, I remember the row of women in front of me who I had never seen or talked to my entire college career had BANANAS on their graduation hats.
Oh, because you could
caps.
decorate your hats.
Yeah, they decorated their hats.
Was it spread across the friend group? Like each had a letter?
Yeah, 3 of them. So it was BANANAS was the last one.
That's less impressive.
You wanted it to be it
I wanted
should have been a
everyone to
bigger
have a
group of
letter.
friends.
Yeah. If it's just 3 people. It's just like, come on.
There's a funny picture of me from Ithaca. I think I've showed you before, where there's like what it was like Prospect Day or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a group of girls like taking a photo, and there's like people around having fun, and then there's just a picture of me with a backpack walking in the background like Sasquatch by myself. Our senior year, I was a loser, Wags.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's also
Get his ass. Let's open up the DB
I say that.
feedback.
Yeah, I'd say that actually, no, it is not worth getting rid of Doctor Strange for Doc Ock. I think Doc Ock is actually, as a villain, kind of lower. You can handle Doc Ock.
He's
but
pretty
Doctor
fucking
Strange
bad.
has so much power.
The magic. I get the magic out of here. I don't need that shit.
You just jerk off.
Yeah, get the fucking magic. That's what like I'm a super.
Is that what you call your crim? Get the magic out of here.
Out of here. I don't need this stuff in my body.
Are these Sonic guys?
Doctor Strange is not a Sonic guy. Doctor Strange is.
You thought Doctor Strange was one of the Sonic
Isn't
guys?
one of them like Doctor something with the
Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, that one.
No, that's a different guy.
Oh, and I also
Although-
thought you meant Sonic drive-through guys, by the way. And I was like, no, Doctor Strange is not a Sonic drive-through guy.
That would be fun though.
That would be fun. If Doctor Strange and Dr. Octopus were the Sonic drive-through guys.
Is that where Doctor Strange Love the movie comes from?
Oh my God. Wise, what were you going to say? You're going to yell at us.
I was going to start the
Oh.
open up the DB feedback.
Okay, let's
Here we
do
go. Dun, 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 dun. Lettuce. We get lettuce. We get sacks and sacks of lettuce. And because it's the Garden of Eden, we are doing all healthy food and health related questions today. That is the that is the topic we asked for people for.
That's why the first question was about our favorite healthy snack.
That's right. That's absolutely
Beautiful.
correct.
I saw Late Night with the Devil last night.
I saw that too.
I'm having a colonoscopy tomorrow, so if this is, I don't know if this will date this episode.
We'll very much date this. This is coming out at the end of August. That's okay.
You could have more than one.
Yeah, maybe this is my second, third. Who knows?
The episode we recorded earlier today came out earlier this month, though. So,
Maybe it's my second colonoscopy.
It's totally fine. No one's gonna. People understand that all these episodes are going to the Frank Bank. They get that these have been recorded months ago.
Remember that
Totally fine.
joke about you that you got a fake ID so you could get your colonoscopy early?
That was good.
He's like upped his age so
Yeah.
he could get his colonoscopy.
turns out that's what you did.
That is what I paid. I paid cold hard cash for some of it.
Cool
But
health system we have in this country.
Yes,
Yeah, it's great.
cool.
I saw Late Night with the Devil last night. Have you seen it?
I did see it. I saw it in the theater. I saw it on Easter Sunday,
Ooh,
and it was
okay.
like a full theater.
Spooky.
And then it was one of those. It was one of those theaters that has like a bar, and like
Mm-hmm.
I was making small talk with the bartender because I talked to everybody, and the bartender was like, "What are you seeing?" I was like, "Late Night with the Devil." He's like, "A lot of people are seeing that today." And he's like,
This is good bartender talk.
and he's like, "I wonder if it's because it's Easter Sunday, and it's kind of like
Yeah.
the most like devilish thing you can do." I was like,
Yeah.
"That's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
insane."
That is
Wow.
fucking insane. I don't
Yeah.
like
So you think
that
like
anymore.
people who are like anti-Easter were like, I'm going to see a devil movie today instead.
Yeah, or maybe they were just like immersed in Christian,
Yeah.
the holiest of Christian holidays all day, and then they were just like, let's do something wild. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
really,
Let's get
Easter's
the
like
devil
takes
back
a whole
in.
week because you have Palm Sunday
Right.
and like
Mhm,
Ash Wednesday
mhm.
and all the things. It takes too much time.
In
It's
the Doughboys household, every Sunday is Palm Sunday. Know what I'm saying?
Harry Palm Sunday.
And
you
Monday
jack-
and Tuesday and Wednesday.
The old thing used to be if you jack off too much, you grew
get a
hair
hairy
on your
palm,
palm. Yeah. Which turned
Wait,
out
I've
to
never
not be
heard
true.
that.
Yeah, it's like
it's
an
not,
old.
It's not true. Don't worry about it. It's not true.
They're actively shaving their palms.
It is also funny that sometimes we seem like we come from the 50s
Yeah.
for stuff of like, I've never heard of that. Like, yeah, I don't think anyone says that anymore.
Right.
That you grow hands on your hair on your palm
Grow
if
hands
you
on-
fucking jack off. But look, I'm throwing it into a question for all of you.
Okay.
How do you eat healthy at the movies? Go.
You don't.
Yeah,
I
it's
was gonna
it's tricky.
Just a
but
water.
Water.
Yeah, water.
Casey's a big water guy. I've noticed H2O, I think, goes a long way. Just stay
Yeah.
hydrated. You get less hungry.
Or like a sparkling water, sparkling
I think
flavored
also
water,
by
something with a little like extra something.
There we go.
I was doing that for a bit.
I was saying by eating healthy, I don't necessarily mean you have to abstain from popcorn. My way of enjoying myself at the theater without feeling, still having the fun and then not feeling bad, I get a kids meal. I get the kids
that's
meal.
Oh,
and
that
then-
is fun.
I get the kids meal. It gives you a small popcorn. It gives you a little fruity snacks, which also maybe they're not healthy, but fruit snacks are kind of a fun, healthy.
That
maybe
is-
a fruit drope or whatever.
We have Welch's fruit snacks, like the little like packages. We get
Yeah.
them from Costco, a big box of them, and we have them in our house pretty much all the time. Because if I like want something sweet, that is something we'll like have after dinner.
I
It's
love
a
it.
little sweet treat.
Fruit leather. I like fruit leather.
Yeah.
But it gives you a small popcorn, a little thing of like Welch's,
Yeah,
basically.
fruit snacks.
Yeah, you can do popcorn, no butter.
That's
Good
true.
alternative.
That's what I do
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
movies anyway. I usually just get a popcorn and a soda, and that's it. Nothing in the popcorn, nothing on it, just like as is.
Saves you about
popcorn.
700 calories, probably.
The butter, yeah.
Mm.
It depends on what you like. When you say how do you eat healthy, are you talking about like making healthier choices? You're talking about actually eating healthy because they're kind of two different things, and they're kind of
Making healthier choices.
But yeah,
I think that you can't eat healthy at the like. There's nothing.
Unless you
that's
bring
stuff
your
you can
snacks
order.
from
Yeah.
home.
That's what I was
Vegan
gonna say.
carrots,
It's
Fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
If I'm trying to eat healthy, because I always got a purse that these days, and so like I'll just put in my purse. I'll put like an apple, and maybe like a Kind bar, something akin to a Kind bar, and
Yeah.
like then I'll have that as a midway
Or
snack.
honestly,
You
dry
are a
granola.
dork.
That's the thing. It's less fun to do that than to have a. But if I'm honestly want to be a little bit healthier, and I will get over nachos, I will get like a hot dog. It's less caloric. It's more
Yeah.
protein. Will make you.
Yeah, hot dog, I think
more
that is.
full.
I think that's the way to go.
I do like dry cereal as a snack sometimes, and
Oh,
like
sure.
when I'm watching a movie or TV, I want something that I can just keep munching. Like you
Crunching.
just want to be
Yeah.
able to like mindlessly shovel that into your mouth. So like a dry cereal is good because you can get like little handfuls, but like it takes you a while to get through
Yeah,
it.
Here's a question for you: if you're trying to find the healthiest movie candy, what would you choose? I think the answer is. I wonder how you feel about this. Raisinets.
Yeah, probably not a
Yeah.
bad choice.
I
Or
think
like
dark
a-
chocolate raisinets too. I don't know if
Yeah.
they have those.
Peanut
but-
M&Ms. You got the peanuts in there.
That could be
Some
good too.
legumes.
Some protein.
Yeah,
a little
some
protein.
fiber to sort of mitigate the sugar you're having. I don't know.
I just love the idea of like people like stealing your purse and then like opening it and being like, "There's like a apple in here and a minion toy."
Like, oh shit, I got the child's purse.
Yeah, it's like
The apple
This guy
has a
was
very
wearing it.
large hole in it.
Had
Okay.
a big worm in it.
Let's
this
get to
guy
our
was
first,
basically wearing a Happy Meal around his fucking chest.
let's get to our first question.
All right. This first question is from Tiger Man.
Tiger
Or
Man.
Tigerman.
Tiger King.
No, just a man.
Just man. What's the best quick plus up of a hard boiled egg? Couple
Wow.
drops of hot sauce on top after the first little bite
Ooh,
off
okay.
the top, exposing the delicious and more absorbent yolk is my answer.
Now, are
Good
they
answer.
hard-boiled egg or deviled? It said hard-boiled egg.
Hard-boiled.
Hard-boiled egg.
Because here's the thing, I don't think it takes too long to devil an egg when you've hard-boiled it. Chop that sumbitch in half, scoop the yolk out, mix it up with some mayo and some smoked paprika or something. Throw that back in there. That's a big time plus up. I'll
That
also
is
say,
Snack for
big.
Easter Eve. After
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
Late Night with the Devil, having deviled eggs.
there you go.
Ooh.
There
You're
you
letting
go.
loose. I'm
A lot
just
of
saying.
fun. But I also think that you can take some. If you have some chives, throwing some chives on top of it is fun. I
Yeah.
mean, the thing with the hot sauce is especially crystal hot sauce. I feel like works really well on a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
You
love
get some
me some
chives, you
crystal.
log on your computer, go to thechive.com.
There you go.
Eat your chives while you watch the chives.
Keep calm and chive
Good
on.
stuff.
Yeah. Keep coming chive on. I feel like Wu-Tang liked that or someone liked the chive at some
The
point.
sounds
chive
like a
TV is
Boston
like
thing.
I feel like something it's definitely something I've seen in Boston a lot, like in like a car repair shop or somewhere where
on
you just
bars,
end
yeah.
up sitting for a while. It's just like on the TV in the corner. And
Yeah.
I've never chose to put on chive TV, but every time in those situations I'm like, I guess I'll stare at this for a few hours.
Does
It's
it
an
show-
eye
It's
drop.
like
does it
a
show,
live scroll basically.
and it shows like snowboarding videos, but then also will show like wipeouts and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
like
like
fail
fuck up
videos,
videos, yeah,
yeah.
fail videos.
Action
Chive
sports.
sounds fucking
Is
rad.
this where they screen the Doctor Strange
Dr.
and
Strange.
Doctor? Never heard of this
Amelia.
before. I think the best. There are two ways I like to eat hard-boiled eggs.
Mhm.
One is just classic salt and pepper. The other is with a little lemon or balsamic
That's good.
and olive oil.
Mhm.
Wow, that's good.
I will do like just the salt and pepper, just like right on the egg.
Yeah.
And bite it like if I'm just going quick. Or I tried this recently for the first time. If you take like half an avocado and a hard boiled egg and mash them together and then put it on some toast.
Oh, that's
Mm.
fun.
It's really good. And it's like the avocado is its own thing, but then that hard boiled egg's all that protein, but the flavors work really well together. It kind of like makes its own little spread. It's good.
For a while, when I get like a pack of eggs from the grocery store, the farmer's market, I would just take half of them and I would hard boil
Yeah,
them.
that's what we do.
And I was like, that's always. I don't know why I got out of doing that because I'd
It's
always eat them.
so
it's
good to have in the fridge.
Yeah, it's so handy to have.
Your
Because
fridge
you can
just
chop
kinda
one up and put it in a salad or whatever.
Yeah, your fridge just kind of smells like farts.
Yeah.
A little bit. But do you shell them and then store them that way, or do you leave them in the shell
No, I'll
and peel
leave them in
them
the
when you
shell.
eat?
What do you do?
Mike does it. He's more of the cook in our house, but
Yeah.
he will shell them, and then they're just like loose in the bag, and I
Yeah,
can just
that's
like,
smart.
which is like it feels so gross to grab like a bag of eggs out of your fridge and just pull one, but it is. If I'm just like need a quick snack and those are there, I will pick that 9 times out of 10. But if it isn't there, then I'm like, what chips do we have? Or
Exactly.
like, let me grab this bag of Cheetos. But if the egg's there, let's go for that.
Super handy, super filling.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys
take
answer
a
this.
bunch of vitamins.
I took a ton of pills. I took 6 pills while you guys were doing that.
Cyanide pills.
Red pills, blue
I need
pills.
6 of them to make sure the fucking job gets done.
You just took another round of Dulcolax.
Emma, they don't. Oh wait, I did tell her.
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
No, I'm doing the Dulcolax later.
Doughcolax? Has anyone made that
Doughcolax?
joke
Pretty
yet?
good.
We do an
Yeah.
episode where we all take a Dulcolax, and whoever shits first, that's the end of the episode.
I don't even need one of those to accomplish that task.
That is horrifying.
Taking time out. Not enough toilets here.
We did that at
That is.
and we talked about it, I think, on our episode with Jackie Johnson. By the way, I brought up the Chives main page just to see what's going on here.
What's happening?
It is just things like science so strange it's a wonder they exist at all, or romantic movies that had us asking one question, WTF? Funny tweets that are the pinnacle of humor, that sort of thing. But then it's also things like,
I've still got it.
like, are One Pieces the quickest way to get undressed? Let us discuss. And then also,
That's a good feedback
gaps
question.
can cure those pesky Monday blues. And I think it's like thigh gaps because there's a lot of like, it's a lad mag. So there's a lot of like, here's some like horny ladies, like ladies to look
You
at
know
and get
what?
horny.
Some of that Maxim vibe wags from back
Yeah.
in the day. We got to bring it back.
Well,
The
this
boys
is-
need to. We need our.
We need something for the boys.
We need something for the boys.
We need something for the
boys
boys.
need their entertainment. When I go, if there was still a good lad mag, I'd grab it before I got on the plane. That's what I used to do when I came to LA. I'd grab a Maxim magazine for real. But the articles were good. We talked about this. That
Yes.
like it was just like dorky virgins being like here's the hottest girl, and it's
Yeah.
like just like
Here's what to
loser-
do if you get in a street fight. And it was like basically like a Doughboys comment or
Yes, not knowing shit about
Yeah.
what to do, but researching a lot. But
Right.
it was some of those. So in the early days, some of those magazines were fun to read. I'd say
this was before all that stuff was more. You'd find it on the internet before it lived on the internet. More it lived on print. This is we're talking like fucking 20 years ago.
I
It's
do
forever
kind of
ago.
miss magazines though.
I love
like being able
magazines.
to just flip through a magazine or something like at the beach or on a plane or something. Those were great.
Love magazines. You get
Yeah.
to that centerfold. You get to fold it out.
Wagner and I were reading different magazines.
who knows, honestly. I don't know what the centerfold is that he unfolded, but it could be anything.
It's a minion.
I do miss magazines. Are kind of
Magazines
gone.
are great. It's
Yeah.
a great form factor.
I mean, they're just
It's great for
online now,
media.
but it's not the same.
Not
like,
the same.
Sitting at a beach with a magazine that
Yeah.
you would just like flip through. Like my mom, that was our thing. Every time we flew somewhere, she'd buy a bunch of magazines and we'd like take turns with
That's
like pass
fun.
them around on the plane and stuff. And like that's just so different than scrolling on your phone.
100%.
I'm
Yeah.
still a print New Yorker subscriber. I get the physical
Oh,
New
hell
Yorker
yeah.
magazine, and I like it. And
Those
you know, what?
comics make me laugh quite a bit.
Yeah, they're very funny.
hmm
Kind of the pinnacle of comedy.
hmm
All right, let's get another question.
All right. Heather asks, would you guys ever consider making this a healthy food podcast? Yes.
Welcome
I think it's
to
kind of a
Oh,
trail
wait.
run for it.
Healthy
Wait,
Month.
what was the last question?
Eggs.
Egg.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you answer?
I didn't answer. Pepper.
Pepper.
Just pepper.
I'm just a straight up pepper guy.
No
Pepper's
salt?
good. Pepper goes a long way.
Or seasoned
nope.
salt. Sometimes I'll put a little Lowry's
that's
on there
fun.
instead of regular salt.
I just go straight black
Yeah,
pepper, and I
Lowry's great.
really fucking pepper the shit out of them.
I do
Love
love
that.
pepper. I feel like pepper doesn't get as much respect as salt,
Pepper's
It's true.
great.
but I love pepper.
Love pepper. I'm
Like
very
a
pro
cashew
pepper.
pepe. It was like all just pepper
Oh.
and butter.
What
love it.
what
Mhm.
fineness level do you like for your pepper? Do you like a little
I like the grinder, like the
Little
hand
coarse,
grinder
yeah.
kind. Yeah, a little coarse. Yeah.
You like little rocks in it.
Yeah, not super like I don't want like dust.
I don't want to break my teeth, but
There is some
You're
of
a
that
dust
really
guy?
ground black pepper that comes in. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
ground black
it's
pepper.
funny
That's
because I've
pretty
read
great.
that the pepper that comes pre-ground has weird stuff in it to keep it from caking, whereas if it's the actual peppercorns that you grind, it's more natural. So
And
I've
by caking, you mean what exactly?
I was just like, wait, I want cake in my pepper, please.
I had a burger last night, Wags.
Love
Was
that.
it good?
It was also the reason I had a burger was a lot of it was because I can't eat like weird specific foods, and I was like, hell, I just want a burger before I can't eat anything for a couple days, and I've been eating well.
Yeah.
So I got it from For the Win. Have you had For the Win?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
haven't yet. No,
It's
but I've
good
heard
as
it's
hell.
great.
It's really good.
Did you get it delivered?
I did. I got it delivered.
Did it deliver okay? Because
It
that's part of the reason I haven't gotten it yet is
It
I don't
actually
want to get it delivered.
Delivers pretty well, especially if you did like you should do like first delivery
yeah, the,
or
like,
whatever.
priority.
Even though it costs fucking whatever
$3
$4
or
or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Sorry to chime in. We didn't have video until just now.
Okay.
Welcome to the show.
What's up, friend?
Should we start again?
No,
Hey everybody. So we didn't have video until just now. So if you're watching this on the YouTube, you got audio up until this point.
We'll
There you
throw
go.
a
Maybe we'll
promo
throw a little intro up top.
What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it?
Remember when the show used to be only audio? Wow.
Weiger, I'm
wow.
gonna just tell you right now, for everyone watching the YouTube video, Weiger just said, "Should we restart?" And the answer is no.
We're 20
We could
minutes
restart
in.
it. It's 20 minutes. We could redo 20 minutes.
No.
You don't have any
No.
jokes you would do differently or anything?
I wouldn't take back any joke. I think they were all perfect.
Yeah, they were all good.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a couple times where we did a jack off motion, and I guess now that's not being picked up. So
Oh, yeah. Weiger was doing
Just in
this.
case
was
you
doing
guys
that.
weren't sure. It
To get
looked
the
a lot
magic
like
out,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
Kinda
gonna get the
jacking off,
magic
like,
out.
kind of a little...
Palm Sunday, I think, was
Yeah,
one
that
of
was
them.
another one where we did a jack off motion.
We did a jack off motion.
There actually was hair on Mitch's palms.
Yeah, they really were shaving their
I
palms.
shaved them
You got
though.
a Mach 3. Did a quick pass.
Can we just clip this video and put this as the video the entire time until
loop.
Looping.
just put it
The
on a
GIF.
loop, and now people will get what we're doing. Just loop Weiger and I doing this
Okay, great.
for 20 minutes. How's that? Does that work?
Yeah, that works. That works great.
I'll ask Mike how hard that is to do. I'm sure it's fine.
All right, should we give him more? Oh, here we go.
Okay, we could just get a little bit more, and then just don't we'll kind of get room tone for this too, so we can just kind of mix it in. All right, I think we're clear.
I think we're clear. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good.
All right, that's a picture wrap on Mike Mitchell.
This crew has been awesome. It is very funny when I've gotten picture wraps and I'm always the 8th person on the call sheet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they kind of wait for a second. I'm like, you guys rule, man. I'm not supposed to give a speech. I
Yeah,
can't
you can
do
just say
that.
you can
People
put shout
give
out. You're doing the right
speeches.
thing.
I don't think I've been around for this.
Yeah, the kind of the first and second people on the call sheet will sometimes give a little bit of a speech or something like that. Yeah.
More of an expectation, I think, if you're a big shot.
Yeah.
But if you're just a working character actor, it's whatever.
Yeah, no one wants to
Be
hear
friendly
from
to
me.
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember what I was going to say earlier, which we were talking about Dokalax and doing some sort of race, just making a contest. When I worked for, I worked on a Sarah Silverman show. She did a thing where she bought everyone. This was a thing from Creation. There's a drink they called. I think I told this on the Jackie Johnson episode.
Mhm.
There's a drink called the Poop Enforcer, which is just hyper laxative, and she had us all drink it. And we agreed to do it, obviously. But I was like, all right, I'll do this. And I was
that
like,
sounds a lot like hazing.
yeah, no, it was not a hazing thing. It was a voluntary thing. But I was like, okay. And then I could not believe how, first of all, great shit, but it was pretty soon. It was
Really?
not it was not like a gradual sort of thing. I was like, oh, this thing really works.
My Dokalax takes 6 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
I've
the
taken
hell?
Dokalax before. Did absolutely nothing to me.
Damn.
I'm broken.
Yeah.
I've never shit in my life.
Let's say where are we with questions? Let's
Okay.
get another one.
Here's what
We
I'll
got-
say.
Yeah.
With eating healthy, sometimes those bowel movements feel really great. Why?
Yeah, that
It's
is true.
true.
The health that's one of the benefits. I'm eating yogurt every day.
Yogurt is so good for your guts.
Yogurt helps me big time.
Yeah.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs. When I'm getting good sleep and having good shits, I feel so much better overall. It's it's like those. If I make those the priorities of my life.
We're all
Yeah.
familiar with Hasbro's.
Hasbro's a
Hierarchy.
game company.
We're all familiar with that board game.
Doesn't it start with the shelter, food and shelter,
Yeah, those are pretty high up
and
there.
ends in enlightenment?
Yeah, because the more abstract things come later, but you got to
Mhm.
take care of your basic
Right.
animalistic,
Yeah.
Take care of the animals
needs
too.
to stay alive. Yeah, for sure.
Let's hear the next
right.
question.
Anise asks, what are your favorite healthy-ish items that don't sacrifice flavor or enjoyment and won't make you feel like shit after you eat it?
Mm.
Also, I think it would be fun if you did a month of trying to eat healthy-ish at chain restaurants and trying to see if you can enjoy it.
Okay, well, we didn't do quite that. But
Yeah,
we
we
got
want
close.
we
We could
want
do a
we want
healthy
we
sort
want to
of
step
format.
beyond that.
Mhm.
Can you say that? Can you just
What are your favorite healthy-ish items that don't sacrifice flavor or enjoyment and won't make you feel like shit after you eat them?
I don't know if this is a cop out or not, because it oftentimes does have added sugar, but it doesn't have to have a lot of added sugar. I feel like a sorbet can be it can be so
that's good.
refreshing
For
and
sure.
healthy adjacent, not
Mm.
actually
I feel
healthy.
like Italian
but,
ice is similar. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
it's like
kind of
so much
icy.
I'm
lighter
wearing
than
an Italian
ice
ice
cream.
shirt.
Whoa, look at that.
Look at
That
that.
rules.
Marino's Italian ice.
Wow.
Oh,
That's like your
hell
name.
Yeah.
That's just like my name.
Wow.
I love that. Did you thrift it?
I got this 20 years ago. This shirt has been in my family for a while.
Oh, that's amazing.
Scorpion had it at some point?
Yeah. We were big fans of Marino's Italian Ice. I don't know what happened to that company, but
You guys just call it ice, correct?
we just call it ice.
Just nice.
I a frozen yogurt wags would be something that I would say is along those.
Yeah, I love froyo. That's fun.
Froyo. It seems
Honestly,
Look,
honey.
I know you can
Honey's
be
a big
unhealthy.
answer.
Honey
Ooh,
is a
honey.
huge one.
Ooh,
Honey on
honey is
anything
so
will
good.
make it so much better. I always put honey on my yogurt.
Yeah,
Put honey in my tea.
I put honey in my yogurt every morning.
I got a double episode pitch.
Go for it.
We watched the movie Honey, Mariah Carey,
Great.
and we eat some honey.
We're not watching B movie. We don't want to do their Seinfeld movie. Jerry Seinfeld film in the Patreon.
I like what he says about the kids on the college campuses.
I once saw an edit of B movie that was every time they say B, it slowly sped up. So by the end of the movie, it's going like super, super fast.
Oh yeah,
It's like a really nice, tight way to watch
the whole
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, long the whole thing. Like
I don't remember how long it was. It was so long ago, but it was very funny. I
I've
didn't
seen that
watch
with-
the whole thing. I just like I fast forwarded to where it was getting fast because I thought that was funny.
I saw a Shrek version of that, but I can't remember what that sped up with. But it was like it got accelerated so much. It might have been
There's his
donkey. It might have been donkey.
Wow, yeah, honey's a good one.
Honey's a great one.
Yeah, honey's a good one.
I mean, I love peanut butter on. It depends on the peanut butter you're getting because a lot of peanut butter has sugar in it. But if you have like a good peanut butter, that on like pretty much anything, carrots, celery.
What are the B movies? What about Yuli's Gold? Peter Fonda movie? That's a B movie, isn't it?
I mean, we could watch that. We could watch My Girl.
About
That's a B
bees?
movie.
Oh, My Girl's the way to go because people know that one.
The face lotion I use on my face every morning and night is made from bee pollen.
Wow.
Wow.
I like that. I don't like what they did to Macaulay Culkin in My Girl.
What did they do?
You'll have to find out when we watch it for the
You're
doubles.
asking for-
Let's just
All
say
right.
those bees canceled him.
We're talking about the
Yeah.
great cancel here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then she's sad that he's not wearing his glasses in the afterwards when he's in the cancel box.
Yeah.
Cancel box.
Is that what she gets upset about? Is she upset that he's not wearing his glasses?
That sounds right, but I mean, it's been years.
Mac was the man. I remember I wanted to go see that movie. My mom, I was like a fan of Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
And my mom was trying to be like, it's not like what you want it to be,
doesn't
basically.
Fight the wet bandits in this.
Yeah, yeah. And same with A Good Son. I think it was a similar
Right.
thing where I really wanted to see a couple of Mac movies.
Cool casting at the time. Putting the good son.
Oh, yeah,
with-
making
with-
Macaulay
with
Culkin the
Mac,
bad
making a
guy?
Bad guy. Yeah,
Mm.
that's cool.
You know Macaulay Culkin.
Of course I know
Home Alone.
Macaulay
Okay,
Culkin.
yeah.
She's Googling it.
No. I have a few blind spots for some pop culture things, but I'm pretty
Same.
solid overall, I would say.
The Good Son is Macaulay Culkin versus Frodo, basically.
Oh yeah.
hmm
Wow.
And
Who do you think would win a fight in real life, Macaulay Culkin or?
This is a great question.
Does
Frodo
have
with the
Sam?
ring.
No, I was thinking the actors, but maybe.
Frodo
Maybe the
himself versus Macaulay Culkin. So
I
Frodo.
think it has to be Frodo and Sam because the Wet Bandits is a duo. So you get
Right.
the two of them. They're trying to
giving him
burst into.
Sam? All
they're,
right.
They're trying to break into Macaulay Culkin's house. He's
Yes,
home alone.
let's just say,
He's got a bunch of traps.
Let's just say that the volcano of Mordor is in the attic or something.
Right. That's where they have to throw the one ring, and
Yeah.
Smeagol / Golem is in hot pursuit.
That's not fair because it becomes maybe the volcano.
They have to flush the ring down the toilet in Macaulay Culkin's house.
Okay, this works. So
That's
this
good.
works.
There you go. That's
There's
good.
a toilet in the attic. It's like the volcano.
Right.
Would Samwise and Frodo make it into the house?
I mean, they're smaller than the Wet Bandits because they're
That's true.
hobbits.
Yeah.
So there's some. I mean, but does Mac know this? Is he preparing?
He
for
definitely
this?
he did 100% did.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
he's this is the thing. He's got home field advantage. He knows the
Mhm.
territory, he knows the terrain, and he's got time to prep, and he knows who his enemy is because that's the whole thing with the Wet Bandits. So I
Right.
think he would put up a fight. I probably give it to just because I think besting the armies of Sauron is a greater feat, and they succeeded at that.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it to Frodo and Sam, but who knows? I think
The
Mac
Wet
I feel like they're
Bandits can-
sneaky enough.
Yeah.
They hid from Nazguls and stuff.
that's true.
It's
Yeah.
They're sneaky.
I do think that the Wet Bandits, as opposed to the army of Mordor, is probably not as strong.
Yeah, I don't think I guess another way to think of this thought exercise is: could the Wet Bandits have gotten the One Ring to Mordor? I don't think they
I don't
would have.
think
I mean, I would have loved to
It would
see
have
him
been very
try.
funny. Yeah.
Here's a question.
Mhm.
We all know hobbits have hair on their feet. Do they have hair on their palms too?
I think the hobbits are having a
Probably.
little bit of fun in Hobbiton.
Yeah, doing something between breakfast and second breakfast.
Yeah.
Here's what I think would happen. You ready? The Frodo and Sam make it in, and then they're getting up to the top stairs, and Macaulay Culkin's running. They grab him, and they grab him by the leg. But then Macaulay Culkin grabs Shelob and puts it on Samwise's
That's pretty
face.
That's what he was like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
I was scared. Yeah, it'd be funny.
It's like that scene in the movie.
like the scene in the
It's like the
movie.
scene in the
It's
fucking
pretty
movie.
good. It's pretty good.
Show sucks.
All right.
No, it's good. This is good.
Kelly K asks, rank your base
Oh,
salad
I
greens.
suck, I guess.
No, you're doing good.
What's
No,
that?
this is great.
Oh.
Kelly K asks, rank your base salad greens. Baby spinach, iceberg lettuce, kale,
I love this
spring
question.
mix, arugula. Also, do you prefer chopped or whole leaves? I'm always very bummed to get baby spinach.
So this is fucked up that
Kelly from Charlottesville.
Thank you, Kelly.
Kelly, it's very nice of you to
Great
write in, but
question.
you fucked up really bad. No romaine.
No, romaine was in there, right?
No romaine.
Just iceberg?
We got baby spinach, iceberg lettuce, kale, spring mix, arugula.
Yeah, I'm surprised by the absence of romaine because definitely romaine would be up there for me. But
I
of
do
those
not
five,
like arugula. I don't know what it is. It's so bitter to me. I never enjoy it on a
Mm.
salad. There's people who put it on pizza. I think that's a crime. Not a
Arugula on
fan.
a pizza, I don't need. I mean, if it's a very special pizza that has arugula on it, sure, I'll have a slice.
Yeah, I
of the
won't
arugula.
like kick it out of bed, but
Yeah, I don't need it. I don't need the arugula pizza. I can like an arugula with like Parmesan cheese and
yeah.
balsamic or something. I do like a salad like that, but I'm with you that it's a very specific. You have to be very much in the mood
I
for
find it
arugula.
to be so bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just think you have to be in the mood for it. I
Yeah,
think it's
for
like that
sure.
sort of thing. I mean, iceberg maybe is the top of my list of everything that you listed.
Wow,
Spring
that's the bottom for me because iceberg just also has no nutritional value, has no dietary fiber.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just like
nothing.
eating
It's
a
like
nothing.
empty
nice
water.
thing of iceberg lettuce.
If I'm making a salad, I want like some nutrition. I want something
Like
healthy.
antioxidants
And like, yeah,
and
and like
stuff.
I'll put maybe some iceberg. You know, if I'm gonna have a wedge salad, you know, that's like at a steakhouse, or if I'm gonna have like a slice of lettuce on like an old school burger, that's one thing. But for
Or
a
I'll
salad
mix it
greens,
in with other greens for
Yeah.
like a slightly different texture, some more crunch. Because I do think iceberg has like a crunchier
It
texture
does.
than a lot of greens. Jimmy just snorted.
you. I would put spring mix first, even though spring mix is boring. It's just so
Yeah, no,
it's such a
spring mix is
utility
at my
play.
top.
I put spring mix. Then what are other options?
There's kale,
arugula,
arugula.
iceberg, spinach, kale.
I'd probably honestly put even though I get what you're saying about arugula, I don't mind it down that same direction. I'd probably put arugula, then kale, then I'd go spinach, which I agree with Kelly that I'm never excited really by baby spinach in a salad. I don't
Yeah.
want all spinach, and then I'd
No.
probably put
It's
iceberg
also in
last.
spring mix too.
It oftentimes is, yes.
I would put my bottom is kale because kale hurts my tummy.
Kale hurts
That's fair.
my tummy too, but
Yeah.
then
Put kale on
Lindsay
as
and
much.
Kelly were saying if you like make it with like an acidic dressing and let it sit overnight, it breaks it down and makes it better for your tummy to digest. And I kind of want to try that.
Doing that.
No
I
one's
know, but I
fucking doing
kind of
that
want to
bullshit.
try it.
Nallie's really good about that, actually. She does like a great job of like prepping kale and making kale salads.
Yeah.
And, like, massaging it and like using a combination of, the reagents or whatever to
Yeah.
have it be a
Amelia
little
and I
more
have spoken.
softened.
No
No,
one's
no
fucking
one's
doing.
doing
No one's
that.
fucking
I'm
doing
kind of with you.
that.
If I eat kale that hasn't been like taken care of properly like that, which I think is 99.9% of the time, it fucks my stomach up in a not pleasant way.
Yeah, if you're just grabbing from a salad bar, it's not the
Yeah.
experience you want.
Or if I get like a kale salad from Sweet Green, I'm usually swapping out the kale for romaine, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
I-
wish romaine was on there.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just add it in. Romaine's my number one.
I'd put romaine 1 or 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I like romaine.
what would be your number one?
I mean, it's still a spring
Spring
mix of this
Spring
list.
mix? Ugh,
Yeah.
Same.
Spring mix is so boring.
But that's the thing. It's like I want a utility player. Like that's not going to be the standout of my salad.
But
you
it does
know?
have a lot of like nutritional
Exactly,
value.
yeah.
So
If I'm over at Sweet Green,
Mhm.
green, sweet.
Green tea.
Green Sweets, I am I'm getting romaine as the base like almost all the time.
Yeah.
So that's number one for me. Second is probably honestly iceberg, then spring mix, then arugula, and then baby spinach, and then kale is further down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, baby spinach also can be good. It just is like I just think of like the opening up like a bag of baby spinach and like just like chewing on fucking
Oh no,
Dry spinach.
spinach is
Ugh.
pretty gross. I don't mind sometimes you get like a spinach salad that's got like cranberries and goat cheese and like things like that in it, and I don't mind that. But it's like
Yeah.
kind of like the arugula thing, very specific. Like I'm
Yeah.
in the mood for a spinach salad,
What
which
the
is
fuck?
pretty rare.
What the fuck kind of spinach was Popeye eating? Out of a can, first
Yeah,
of
just
all.
canned spinach. That used to be a way to preserve it.
Kind of gross.
Anytime
like,
I've
canned
had-
spinach just grosses me out.
Canned spinach, and I've also had frozen spinach that's never good. I hate
No,
like I fucking.
that's like we used
it's
to
gotta
make
be
like
fresh.
spinach and artichoke dip. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that frozen brick of spinach.
Mhm.
But
and, like,
I've done
gross.
that. I've like bought that before, especially when I was, like had less money, and I'd like buy that and like keep that as my vegetable at home. I was like, this tastes like shit. Why do I
It's
do
so
this
bad,
to
yeah.
myself?
You do
This is awful.
canned spinach?
I would do canned or frozen spinach and like heat
Jeez.
that up. It's like this is awful, and then you're also
Yeah.
like, wait, the fresh stuff is like the same price. This is just a dumb
Yeah.
thing to do.
They do say frozen vegetables sometimes hold nutrients better
Yes.
than fresh because they freeze them at their peak, so it holds everything in. So there's that.
I frozen vegetables are tough for. I mean,
No, I agree. I don't love
they're
them.
tough, but also I get it. It's the way you have to eat a lot of
Yeah.
vegetables.
Especially if you're living in colder climates.
Yes.
Hey, New England, come on. Frozen peas, frozen
Frozen peas,
corn,
frozen corn.
Mhm.
Carrots.
carrots. Yeah. But I like it would just be like spinach and olive oil. What is canned spinach, or just like water?
I think it's just in water.
think it's
right?
in
So
water.
I haven't had it in
Might
so
be like
long.
a salinated water. There might be some sodium in there.
I wonder
or
if you can even
something.
still buy it.
You're
feel
fucking
like-
freak. Popeye's a freak.
I seem to have a memory of my mom putting canned spinach in like a bowl of mashed potatoes to try and like mix in something healthy
Yeah.
in my
That
childhood.
sucks.
I think I blocked it out.
Yeah, you can still get there's even Popeye brand, but you can get like Del Monte chopped spinach in a can or leaf spinach in a can.
We gotta do it. We gotta try this at some
We got to
point.
do canned spinach.
I think
should
we gotta
do a
try
canned
it.
Veggie. We could do a canned veggie episode.
We could do it as a main episode. Spoiler alert of the month. We haven't
No, that's
recorded
true.
it
Spoiler
in a month.
alert, this is the last episode of the month that already came out.
It's just
I
spinach,
think also we
water,
should have a
and salt.
contest of which one of us can squeeze the can open like Popeye.
Oh man, not
You
me.
guys are gonna hurt yourselves.
There's a second part to this
I'm
question.
gonna come in with my hand extra fucking hairy on my palm.
It is just water and
Work it
salt
up.
in those cans.
Do you prefer chopped or whole leaves?
Whole leaves.
Chopped.
Ooh.
I mean, it depends. Like, I don't want a whole romaine leaf; those are fucking huge. So you have to chop it. But like, do they mean? I'm assuming they mean chopped like a chopped salad.
Like a
That's a
chopped
great
salad,
point.
which I never love a chopped salad.
No, I don't like a chopped
I
salad.
don't mind a chopped salad, but I do think sometimes chopped salads are a way for places to hide that their lettuce looks shitty.
Right.
Mm.
Like you don't realize how brown the lettuce is because it's so chopped up. So I think I prefer leafy, but sometimes I go a little chopped.
Just how am I supposed to eat this fucking thing? I mean, like a ladle?
Well,
like,
like,
what?
mhm.
It's-
Iceberg and romaine though does you have like whole leaves would be.
I don't
chunky.
like. I don't do a chopped. I don't like a chopped salad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think probably whole leaf within reason, unless it's like a big old like heart of romaine, and then you
Yeah.
gotta break that thing up.
Or like kale. You want kale to be chopped up or
Right.
like ripped up, I guess.
Yeah.
Technically, they say lettuce is better if you rip it instead of chopping it. Isn't that what they say?
My mom gave me this whole lesson when we were making Caesar salad at her house.
Oh, really?
At her house, yeah.
To rip it instead of chop it?
Yeah, she's like, you don't know how to rip the lettuce? I was like, no, I don't know how to fucking rip lettuce. And then she was showing me how to rip the lettuce.
There's a special way to do it.
She showed me the
I
special
just
way to
grab
do
and
it.
rip.
She was showing me how to rip romaine in the right way.
That's cool.
Ah.
I like making a Caesar salad at home, and actually Caesar dressing from scratch is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
And it's way better than what you get from a in a
Way
bottle.
more flavorful,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's get another
Let's
question.
hear it. Okay. What does a typical meal look like for you when not eating for the podcast? And how does it change when you're trying to be healthy? That's from Connor W.
A typical meal for me when I'm not eating for the podcast probably looks almost identical to a podcast meal.
It depends on
It
the meal.
depends, yeah.
Because like time of for me it's so time of day is so key.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty I'm pretty basic about breakfast. I either am doing fruit and yogurt or I'm doing like
Fucking basic
a
bitch.
small
Breakfast.
omelet, a small
Triple B.
omelet with salad greens.
Triple B.
For lunch,
Salad greens on the side or in your omelet?
on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just like half a plate of eggs and half a plate of like salad greens is what I'll typically do. Sometimes I'll I'll have a little piece of toast or something like that, or a little scoop of cottage cheese, but pretty basic stuff. And those are usually the two I'll have. For lunch, it just depends. I mean, sometimes I'll like a sandwich, and I mean, I have a lot of salad greens. I find myself just doing that, like having a lot of salads if I'm eating at home. But also, like lunch is oftentimes if I'm at home, and I'm working from home or whatever, I will go. That'll be a time I'll get out of the house. So that'll be a place I'll walk to a spot that I can get like a bowl or a salad and get like a Chipotle bowl or a Mendocino Farm salad, something like that. And then dinner is just depends on the day
Depends
of the
on the day.
week.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like staple recipes that you go back to regularly for dinner?
For sure, but also it's like it just if we're going out, I'll fucking go for it.
Right.
I guess that's part of the issue is like I rarely am going out to dinner and making like a good choice. But if I'm getting something to go, oftentimes that will be like, oh, we'll get like a rotisserie chicken and have some,
Weirdly enough, I feel like the healthier option on menus is also what travels the best for
yes.
takeout.
Yeah,
Like
that's a good
salads
point.
travel so much better than 99% of what else is on there.
I do eat a lot of boring ass salads, not for the podcast, for sure.
I don't make a lot of stuff, so when I'm eating healthy, which people are like, are you eating healthy? I do. I'll do a sweet green bowl now. That's like one of the healthier things I'll do. I'll do a rotisserie chicken. Sidewalk Grill, which we got for lunch today.
Love
Is
Sidewalk.
a place I'll get a lot. I'll get salmon.
I got a salad there today for the first time. Delicious.
It's like a Mediterranean
Fantastic.
food for people around LA.
I'll do sometimes it's the salmon plate, like it has a lot of rice, which was great for me today because it was one of the things I can eat. But like if you don't get the rice and pita, you can get like a salmon roll up, like a wrap basically, and that's pretty good.
Love a wrap.
But should I say this?
Yes.
I get meal delivery service
You can say it. We're behind the paywall.
from Cooked Unity, one of our non-sponsors. I get
Well, it
Cooked.
could be a sponsor.
we
I
could try.
get Cooked Unity.
We all
meals.
remember the Cook Unity story.
That's the first time I ever heard of Cook Unity was you jerking off while I was in the microwave.
A story that like if like technically you guys are Weiger and I's employees.
Yeah.
Any other company, or you could be like he told a story about fucking jacking off in 30 seconds,
I think
and they'd be like, he's like
are.
under arrest.
Yeah.
And
So
here
inappropriate.
I guess we're sorry.
We're sorry.
We're
It's also,
sorry.
I think,
You don't need to apologize.
Yeah,
I'm having a great time.
I loved it.
by the way, when you were doing that, you probably would have been doing like kind of this motion. We should edit this in
Probably
here,
got,
just
like, a
like
little bit of this
just
in
give
there.
people a little visual sense of what was going on.
Are you having a very dead face when you do it? Because I was having it. We'll loop that for.
Yeah, we'll
Loop
just
that.
loop that in,
Somebody
Mike. You know what to
else.
do.
So good.
So, yeah, what cookie? Oh, that's the thing. I've said this so many times on the podcast that I feel like I'm just rehashing it. But like, I get into a rut, but I think it's like a productive rut of I just make like some protein in a cast iron skillet. I'll roast some vegetable, and then I'll like have some starch. But a lot of times, like a baked sweet potato or something, or I'll make some mashed potatoes on the stovetop, and I'll like it's just that. It's just like a pan roasted salmon and like some roasted broccolini and like a sweet potato puree or something like that. That's just a very, very go-to thing for me.
That's just like our house. It's
Yeah.
like there's usually a meat, a veggie, and some sort of like starch. Sometimes it's a sandwich. Everything's together. Or Mike and I do a lot of quinoa bowls. So just be like, he'll make a bunch of quinoa and you can eat that for like 4 or 5 days straight because it saves fine. And you just put like chicken and different versions of chicken and veggies, or like make a burger, but instead of a bun, you put it on the quinoa with a bunch of veggies on the side. We do that a lot. Lots of bowls in our house.
You know, I order a ton of, and I know you get it quite a bit too. Fucking Jersey Mike's.
Oh, yeah.
Jersey Mike's to go to, yeah.
A turkey sub, come on. I know that
So
this is
good.
not for the pod, and you're going to be like, that's not that healthy. And maybe it's not that healthy. But a turkey sandwich on wheat from Jersey Mike's, come on. You're not doing that bad.
Yeah.
You got some
Could
protein,
definitely
some
be worse.
veggies.
There are
It's way
definitely
worse.
worse takeout options, and yeah.
No,
For
and
sure.
it feels
Stay away
like
from
real
chips,
food.
and
is
you have
the
like
other-
a diet drink. You know, if you have like a iced tea or something, and not a sweetened, an unsweetened iced tea, and no chips, or those fucking Lay's bullshit chips that you don't like, and I know that they're bad.
The baked ones,
Baked.
I hate the baked
I know
Lay's.
they're
They're
bad.
bad.
They are
Piss me
bad.
off.
they have like no flavor.
The Cooked
It's
Unity,
like flavor light.
yeah. It's just a crunch and a little bit of barbecue taste, but
They're never salty enough for me either.
they're not great. The baked Lays are bad, but they give me it's a close enough thing to like a chip that makes me happy.
Right.
But then the Cooked Unity, they just usually like stay between like 600 to 800 calories, which for me, I'm just like, oh, this is like obviously I know fats and stuff matter, but when it's like, oh, this is like calorically is like pretty low and it's decent enough.
Calories in, calories out.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel
Sure.
about it.
Mhm.
It's the way it works.
Yep.
I'll probably get mercury poisoning for this, but I like to eat just tuna straight out of a can.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Love
Wow.
some tuna.
Yeah.
Tuna's good.
I just can't not make tuna salad if I've got
Mhm.
tuna. Like I'll just
I do
I'll
love a
like
tuna
you know
salad.
what? I'll throw some mayo in here, some QP mayo or whatever.
What's your tuna salad? What's in the tuna salad?
Mitch, great question. I'll drain the tuna. I'll put in I like a lot of mayo. I could really get like a lot of surface area.
Is that what your sandwich was today? Was that a tuna salad or was that chicken
That was
salad?
a chicken salad from leftover rotisserie chicken. Which I made on Mike's sourdough. Thanks,
Hell
Mike.
yeah.
Anyway, and you know what else I did? I did a sandwiches of history. I buttered one of the pieces of bread.
Wow.
And it was great.
Was
Wow.
good?
Yeah, I had like a
Bust it
spicy
up.
mustard on one side and butter on the other one.
Love that.
Kind of sounded like Pauly Shore dialogue when you were first saying it there. Drain the tuna, a lot of mayo. It just sounded like
It
Pauly
is
Shore.
very much like wheezing the juice. Yeah.
Wheezing the juice. It was
Yeah,
close
yeah.
to wheezing the juice.
I'll put in some, but let some dill relish, like sweet relish is
Ooh,
oftentimes,
yeah.
but I'll put in like a dill relish. Sometimes I'll chop up a red onion, throw it in there.
Mhm.
Very often I will take, or not very often, but somewhat often I will take like half of an apple, dice that some a bitch up there and throw that in there. That's a lot of fun, especially with chicken salad.
Mhm.
Very Jim Rossi on this episode. JR.
Yeah.
You're talking about dicing a bunch of that son of a bitch
Some
up and throwing it. I guess
Am
Stone
I
Cold.
Pauly Shore or am I JR? Make a decision, Mitch.
Or Stone Cold.
Or Stone Cold, yeah.
Um,
Turn that some bitch
I
sideways.
mean,
and
of
shove
all
it
of
right up
those,
his
who are
candy
you?
ass.
You're JR. I do my mom will do mayo and pickles and chop up pickles,
Fun.
and then I think white onion, sometimes red onion. That's her tuna salad.
Not a huge red onion fan.
It can go both
spicy.
ways. But I like the white onion more. But the white onion, pickles chopped up in the tuna salad with mayo, and then on a toasted bread. Ugh, you're in heaven.
Or egg salad. My mom makes, I don't love egg salad most of the time, but my mom makes egg salad that I love. And so whenever she makes that, I'll make like a little piece of toast or even just like a little saltine cracker with some egg salad on it.
That's fun. I like
Love
that.
egg
Pretty much
salad.
anything that is like I'm just always trying to like protein. Just
Mhm.
prioritize your proteins.
That is a funny thing. Sus and I went for a walk the other night. We went to Little Dom's.
Yes.
And it was like we were trying to get salads, and like you can't get salads and add protein to them. Which I was like, why can't?
Wait,
you do
what?
that?
Really?
I'd like for dinner. It's like you can't do
Oh,
it.
it's a dinner thing.
And so, we got steaks, and you're like, oh, a steak is like sometimes the better, just
Well,
the
yeah,
full
it's just
protein
protein.
is the
Yeah.
better option.
As long, depending on the cut. I mean, certain cuts are obviously fattier than others, and you don't want
Right.
to eat a bunch of fat. But like, yeah, that's just straight up protein.
Yeah.
So
It's a dinner thing. Yellow.
That's good.
nice.
We were talking about.
That's good. You don't even listen anymore.
I thought you
I
said
liked
yellow
it.
for a second.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. Electric Light Orchestra. You're doing like it's a living thing. You changed the lyrics.
You liked
Yeah, I
that?
thought it was good.
You got bad taste, my man. Sucked.
I
So
liked it too.
We were talking
good.
about onions, and it reminded me to check in with my favorite subreddit, Not the Onion,
Oh, I
which
do
is
love
people
that.
who do not understand what the onion is. About community. Sadly, this is not the Onion. For true stories, you could have sworn were from the Onion. So you hear that, he's like, okay, this should be like they should sound like Onion articles,
Mm-hmm,
except they're actually real.
It's mostly just depressing articles in there.
Yeah, here we go. Google accidentally published internal search documentation to GitHub. Not the Onion. Mitchell Church vandalized with Bible
Hey.
verse. Not the Onion. Can you believe it?
Sucks.
Wait, they vandalized a church with a Bible
Yes.
verse? That feels.
Oh
Okay.
man, that would have been the funniest Onion headline.
Can you imagine? Maldives will ban Israelis from entering the country over the war in Gaza. Not the Onion. God, my side would be splitting if I saw that on the Onion
Yes,
front page.
yes.
What a great joke that is.
Yeah.
Orange juice makers consider using alternative fruit as prices skyrocket. Not the Onion.
What would you use instead of oranges to make orange juice?
What are people who are submitting this? What do they think the Onion is?
There's a whole Reddit of this.
There's a whole Reddit of this, and it's
It used-
no one who understands how the
It
format
definitely
works.
used to be like funny, like it'd be kind of fun.
Close.
Yeah, it'd be close, and I don't
Yeah.
even know that I follow that anymore.
No,
'cause
it's not.
Not good anymore.
And no one has any
Yeah.
has
This
any
is
idea
like,
how this works.
Bill Maher's new rules in a bizarro world.
It very much is
Yeah.
new rules. I mean, it's funnier than that. All right, let's get another question.
Jonathan asks, I tend to eat when I'm nervous. So when I'm at a party or some other kind of social obligation, I'm the guy hanging out by the bowl of chips or plate of cookies or whatever. How do you both eat healthy when you're somewhere free, where you're somewhere where free junk food is plentiful?
That remind me of Fat Bot from Futurama.
Oh yeah,
He's like, I eat when I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Very funny.
funny.
I
Fat Bot
stand
was
in a
funny.
room that doesn't have the table of food in it.
I think that's part of it. I think it's also
That's the
just
way to
like
do
Or I
it.
have a drink in my hand instead, whether it's water or something.
yeah, non-alcoholic beverage that you can sip on is great. Is like a little compulsive thing. I just like I'm talking to was working with a dietitian who was very helpful, but like she was always like, just don't ever let yourself become like ravenous, like the sense of like don't ever become like super hungry.
After she worked with you, she left the industry, right?
Yeah.
She went to work for KFC.
So it was like, but like that's the sort of thing of like I know I had that inclination. I would just make sure I'm eating a full meal in advance of going to that thing. Like just make sure I'm like full and I'm arriving at it.
Can I just
Yeah.
point out something that I said earlier?
Yeah,
in
please.
an episode we recorded earlier today, we're talking about the small corn, and I accidentally called
Baby
it
corn?
Cornichon,
Yeah.
which is the small
Which
pickles.
is the little
Yeah.
pickles.
Shouldn't that be called Cornichon?
Yes, it should.
I
What the
think
fuck?
Cornichon comes from corn. I think it's about the place it's
God
from.
damn it.
Cornish.
It's confusing though. I get what you're saying. I agree with you.
Little corn should be Cornichon.
It could be Cornichon. Yeah, it should be.
Who do I have to yell at for that? Someone from history?
Yeah, probably some like, it probably was decided in the 18th century. or something like that.
Frats. That's so long ago.
Apparently, Cornichon is French and it means little horn.
So you got to yell at some French people. That's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
So I
Back
guess
to the
they say those
Revolution.
little pickles. on
Yeah,
their
the
little
French
horn.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, God,
Hang out with horny ass Napoleon.
yeah. When the years that happened, a few hundred years ago.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
I would chew gum if
Chewing gum's good.
yeah.
I'm trying to get back into gum. That's the thing. I was
You said this
suggested by gum
earlier
for
today,
for the longest
which-
time, and I've chewed 2 pieces of gum today.
Which is a weird thing to see anyone say, I guess, but you're trying to get back into gum.
Well,
Well,
I
it
think
feels
it's
like the oral fixation thing with food, which I
Yes.
totally get. When
Oh,
I'm
now I
working
get
and
it.
stuff, it can kind of help.
it's like I'm not like it, yeah. It feels like a more productive thing to be doing with my mouth.
Also, feel free to fact check me on
All
this,
right.
but I feel like
Calm down.
I mean, he's doing it
he can
himself.
only suck his own dick so many times a day, you know? Eventually, it's just dust.
Just a huge wad of gum.
You were saying earlier about HR or something. What? But I think I've read that but chewing gum creates more saliva in your mouth, which is actually good for your digestion. So you digest things better if you have more saliva in your system.
Yeah.
That's fucking gnarly. That's
Yeah.
some alien shit.
Yeah.
I just am always obsessed that I have bad breath. And so
Yeah, that's the other. Well, that's the other side of it, because I used to be like compulsive about mints, but those aren't great for your teeth, and
No.
so I like gum is supposedly better.
I'm a car gum guy. I usually got gum in the front console of my car.
Yeah.
I don't got any right now. Actually, I gotta fix that.
Yeah.
I'm an airplane gum person. I chew gum on airplanes. a lot.
interesting.
Helps with the ears.
Helps with the
popping.
I've
ears.
never tried that.
And also, I'm usually like hungry on planes because I'm bored.
Yeah.
So keeps me from eating too many snacks.
You have a chance next year. No flying this year for you.
Yeah, probably. Well, we'll see. Let's. Should we open up this box?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay,
one
so
right
we have a physical item. This was sent into the PO box.
What's in the box?
Yeah, Jemmy wants to know. Jemmy woke up for the first time.
What is in the box? It looks like the 7 box. Oh, these are okay.
There is dry ice in it.
Okay, dry ice. I wonder how long it's been sitting there.
There was dry ice in this?
No.
Oh,
It's just,
okay.
Oh.
actually, wait, I guess
Fragile,
the
please, I
7
don't
box
care.
doesn't have dry ice in it. I guess
Yeah, I don't think it does.
never
Definitely
mind.
don't
Forget
send
I
anything
said
to the
anything
PO
about.
box with dry ice in it because it will get destroyed.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
wow, these look
wow.
like glasses. What are these?
Wow, this is cool.
Is there a letter in
There
here?
is. This is the Hurricane Mitch on it. Is that
The Hurricane Mitch.
Wow.
Fiona? Hold that.
Maybe these are just for me. Everyone fucking back off.
Sniff it. Is it good?
Wow,
Safe?
the
Good,
Hurricane
thank
Mitch.
you.
Look at that. These are hurricane glasses that have those embossed on the outside.
card says animal tracks in the snow, and it's got a picture. It's like a picture of, or a drawing, I guess, of different animal tracks in the animal and what they look like in the snow.
Fun.
Here's
Which is cute.
here's how this will work. I'm like, yeah, I want this Hurricane Mitch glass, and Wise like, I'll take one, and then we'll walk out of the room and we're like, anyone want this? And then I'll hand it off to somebody.
You can have both of them.
This this was your Secret Santa gift.
Oh.
It's August.
August 2024.
Wait, I
Over
got,
your
I
Secret
got a
Santa
Secret
gift.
Santa gift. What is it? Can I see it?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, you can read it. I was trying to figure out how to pronounce the name.
Oh. Wait,
Mitch
what?
is reading a card right now,
This
puzzling
gift-
over it.
Okay. Hi, Mitch. This is Java Guava, your Secret Santa from December 23rd. I think that she would
December 2023.
from December 23rd.
Yeah.
You're right.
This gift is from Brittany Beagley, Beeg713 on the Discord.
Wow.
What's up, Beeg?
With what soup? Thanks for.
Let me see.
I cannot make out the rest of this. With special thanks for saying her. I don't know. Take care, Christina. Couldn't read the rest of it, but thank you. That's so kind.
Yeah,
Who
thanks
says-
so much.
Who says thanks for signing her Switch in Minnesota?
Oh.
We all signed that
We all
Switch,
did.
I think,
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
sidewalk. Yeah.
Wow.
But looks like they only got a couple Hurricane Mitch glasses, baby.
Well,
Yeah.
the Secret Santa thing.
Yeah, fucking rules.
Is that your Secret Santa gift, or is she just saying, "Oh, I happen to be your Secret Santa last year. This is a different, separate gift"?
It says, maybe you might be right, because it does say your Secret Santa from December 23. So maybe this gift is
So there's a
from,
new gift
Oh,
from the
yeah,
same
this
Secret
is-
Santa.
because the person who wrote this and the person who sent the glasses are different people.
Got it.
Thank you very
So
much.
keep
That's
that, yeah.
that's so kind. I'm very
That's really cool. Those are really
cool.
pretty glasses.
Those are
Nice
pretty
glasses.
glasses. I'm gonna. You know what? I'll make a Hurricane Mitch with them. You know what that is, Wags?
Remind me.
You don't know.
No, I don't remember the components because I know it's a drink that you came up with.
It is Captain Morgan's and orange juice. That's all it
Nice.
is. But you know what?
We could probably plus
It's
that
pretty
up.
good. It's pretty, honestly, you don't.
We can have
It's,
it on the
it's pretty
show.
good.
While we're talking about physical items, we got something else that was sent in to us. This is the copy of the game, Storm the Capitol, Insurrection in a Box. I will read the letter that accompanied this because the game designer is who sent this in to us. Thank you, Amelia, for grabbing that. Hey, Doughboys, I got Nick's name on here so Mitch wouldn't be arrested. I made the political parody board game Storm the Capitol, initially released by leftist podcast TrueAnon. It's an irreverent comedy game that helps us laugh while living through the hellscape of modern American politics. Open it up and give it a try. Play as a patriot as you battle through the Capitol hoarding ballots, taking hostages, and fighting the cops, or play as the Capitol Police and try to stop the patriots. This is a party game designed for 4 to 7 players, definitely 18 years and up. Trailer on YouTube features Print of the Pod John Early.
Love John
Been
Early.
listening every week since 2018, and I just want to send you guys this gift. Also, I want to make $1 million off January 6th. Love Walker, and on Instagram, it's Storm the Capitol Game, and on X, STC The Game.
Wow.
So check that out, stormthecapitalgame.com to purchase.
My thought was.
Wow.
Thanks, Walker. That's awesome.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Walker.
listening.
Thanks, Walker. Play it. I lived it.
I can grab that back. Thank you.
That is a cool looking. The graphic on the front of that is funny.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
2 gifts for me, basically.
Yeah.
Storm the Capitol and Hurricane Mitch glasses.
When I was at the post office picking it up, the guy was like, "These must be really important packages." And I was like, "What makes you say that?" And he was like, "'Cause you're here picking them up."
Because we never pick up our P.O. box.
And then I was like, "Oh, I have a new system now. I'm coming more often." And he was like, "Yeah, I hear you guys never pick up your packages."
So we're like characters at this
We're
point.
the
Flyers at the
Yes.
post office.
100%.
They fucking hate Doughboys Media.
Yeah.
Well, they're not alone, but also it is
Well,
funny.
didn't they tell us they had thrown some packages away?
Which is great to hear a thing that's not legal to do. To be
Yeah.
like, we threw your fucking packages away. It's like you're supposed to return them.
It's on us at a certain
I
point.
mean, look, I'm not trying to hate. I love the post office. I'm not pulling
Yeah.
a Trump here, but I love the post office. We did fuck
we love our
up.
postal workers.
Yeah,
Look.
no, it was largely my fault, and I take full responsibility for
It's
that.
not your
However,
fault. Not
every
your
time
fault.
we
We all did
get
it.
Sidewalk Grill now, I will be checking the the post office because they're right down the street from each other. So it's a good system.
It's a good
God.
system. More
They
sidewalk. road in our
probably
future.
just threw out the ones that started to smell.
That's
Yeah,
a good point,
probably-
Casey.
I'm sure they could tell there was
Well-
some rotten, something that said perishable on it.
If it's coming from our listeners, pretty much all of them probably smelled a little bit. Thank you for everyone. Thank you for sending anything in. It's very kind of you.
Do me a favor and move the box with the glass in it away from Jemmy's feet.
Certainly will.
Not that I think she would do anything, but
Amelia, where are we?
I
in
would hate to have a
questions?
grudge against.
I got
Jenny.
more questions.
Let's
so
keep them going.
all right. Love the show and have been listening for 8+ years.
Wow.
Don't apologize for that because I'm a grown man and I know what I'm subjecting myself to. Do you think that your relationship with each other is better or worse than it would have been if you never done a podcast
Isn't this
together?
health questions?
Love Solo Papa.
mental
This
health.
one's about
Mental
mental
health.
health.
Fuck. I think that our relationship. Look, I'll say this. I can be a difficult man to work with.
Mm.
You're supposed to say, "So can I." You fucking piece of
I was
shit.
gonna let you finish. I was gonna let you
I
finish
was
your
gonna
thought.
say you both can be difficult.
We're both difficult in different ways. Well, I'm very happy we did the podcast because
Yeah. Me too.
I think that I see our group of friends not too often anymore as we get older.
We certainly would not be seeing each other once or more a week
yeah.
if we had not done a
We'd
podcast.
probably text about like Kowalik being a rat. Every,
Yeah, we'd
like,
still be
week or
we'd still be
so.
texting,
That
and we'd
bit
still
would
see
still be
each other.
strong.
Once a month or once every other month or so, but it
Is
would not be as
worth
frequent.
Is it worth it to cross that threshold into you see me more like as much as your wife? You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I talk to you more than I talk to my mother and sister.
Yeah,
That's bad.
we have a lot of we have very long conversations with each other for content.
Yes.
but it is a thing of just like we're spending a lot of time just talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I'm happy. I wouldn't want it any other way, Wags.
Yeah, I think I think definitely I think it's overall helped the relationship, even though there have been like testy moments and trying moments. I
That's
think
what
overall
helps
it's
a
been like
relationship.
it's been you never really know somebody until you work with them or live with them, and I think this has been overall a very fruitful working relationship that mostly has been much more good than bad.
Yes, I
And
agree.
I
with
think
that.
also that we would not see each other as often if we weren't.
That's
doing the
very
podcast.
true. I think both of us don't like the business side of the pod. You might
For
like
sure.
some. I'm not saying like you like the stuff that's fun for you business wise.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
spreadsheets.
I mean that
Calendar.
sincerely. Organizing it. You
Yeah.
do like
Schedule.
stuff
I
like
love
that.
that
Like,
part.
Yeah.
You love
The
that
best.
part of it. I think like some of the business stuff that comes with having a podcast, I don't think either of us like.
Taxes.
No,
Taxes,
that shit's-
like
yeah, it's
any
a
sort
lot.
of money, and then like planning stuff and trying to make a good show for people. Like there is that thing of you don't want to make the show bad. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, you don't want the show to be bad.
and then we'll have different ideas of what makes
I
what
thought
would
you
be
did
good.
want it to be bad. What
Well,
are we doing?
the show sucks.
The show sucks. We
but
fail.
we're not trying to
We're
make
trying
it
to
bad.
make it good.
Yeah.
We do a bad job, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like that discussion of what sometimes I'm like, let's fly to Denver and go to Casa Bonita this week, and you're like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like that's like a lot of the where we will butt heads more so, right?
Yeah, it's a impulsiveness versus having a plan.
Yes.
It's kind of like checks and balances, though.
Yeah, sure.
yeah. But sometimes it's not even. It's like not all super impulsive.
Well,
I mean,
sometimes
whatever.
it's things that would be like, this is something that you find fun that I would not find
Yes,
fun.
That I
And
think
so
is
that's
more
like a
of the,
thing. Yeah.
I think that is more of the.
to you, it's like an adventure. To me, it's like, well, this is this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is like not, this is chaos.
I think your personalities complement each other very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Uh,
I mean, his response was fine. Okay.
No, just very like smartly political answer.
yeah. I gotta be diplomatic here.
Look, we've done the show for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite, but we're coming up on 10
Almost.
years.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're coming up on 10 years.
Too long.
This is
We're at about 9.
This is like literally longer now almost than I was in the Birthday Boys, which is like the first comedy group I was ever in. We're nearing that time.
I'm realizing
stretch.
I'm going to reach a point because I quit doing improv in 2015.
Yeah.
I started doing it around 2005. So I'm going to reach a point soon where I've been podcasting longer than I ever did improv.
You've
Whoa.
probably
feels like a
done
much
more
longer-
podcasting hours than you ever did improv
Probably
hours.
have, and it feels that feels like a larger chunk of my life because of when it happened when I was younger. But it's just like whatever.
Yeah, we maybe wasted a few Years.
Yeah, whatever. That's fucking life. Years go by.
This
and
is the longest
what are you gonna
job
do?
I've ever had.
That's wild.
Wow.
Is that right? Yeah.
I guess this is the longest job I've ever had too. Dear Lord. It sucks. I haven't had a job longer than this. It's pathetic. Wags, what's here after this for you? What
What do you mean?
What are you gonna do after podcasting ends?
Is podcasting ending?
No, it's not ending. It's not ending. I'm just wondering.
Do I have a plan for? No, I'll figure something out. But I mean,
Yeah.
like, I also don't. I'm not planning on not podcasting in the immediate future.
But do you plan on going back into other work or no?
I don't know. We'll see.
See, this is weird
it out.
territory. I don't know if I should ask them. I don't know if I should ask these questions.
There is no
I'm like,
plan B because this is plan B.
no, I've gotten so comfortable doing this, and whatever. Everything could come crashing down in an instant. So who fucking knows? But I just I'm also like, whatever. This is when I actually think about it, God bless you. When I think about it, I'm just like, this is the easiest job I've ever had. And so as much as anytime it annoys me, I'm just like, you know what? This is. I could go get back in a writer's room or something, I guess, if I wanted. But I'm like, that's my whole fucking week. This is just like a thing, you
That's
know?
true.
Ride
It
the
pays the
wave.
bills. Yeah,
Ride the
exactly.
wave.
Good answer, Wags. I love you. I like doing the podcast.
Love you
with
too, buddy.
Do you have an answer to that question?
What I would do
What you want to do?
afterwards?
Yeah.
I mean, I still want to work in the industry in some way, and he's a very talented guy, and I feel like a part of me always wants him to work in the industry, and I don't know if he will again. Which, you know what, is that's a loss to the entertainment industry because he's
It's nice
very
of you to
talented.
say, but whatever.
Writer and creator and funny improviser and actor, but I know that stuff you don't want to do anymore.
Yeah.
But the writing side of it, you're very good at. So
Thank you.
that's
That's very
But
nice.
it's a gain for the podcast industry.
Huge gain.
it is.
So
It is
Big old gains.
for Rogan and
Yeah.
all the podcasters out there.
Do you
this
know how
is a
long it
huge
takes
win.
Wagner to write an episode of Rogan? It's a lot of work.
You're writing on Rogan?
Yeah, I try to keep it under the radar. but it's great. They're great over there.
Should we get a less serious question
Yeah,
for
what
the
else
last
we
sure,
one?
yeah, we got a
The
ton.
mental health one. It's made me sad.
We got one about trail mix. We got one about
That's pretty fun.
What combo of trail mix would you want to shove up your ass? Cashews, M&Ms.
that basically is the question, minus the ass part.
Was
If you could, Jordan E asks.
Hi, Jordan.
If you could only have one fruit for the rest of your life,
Wow.
what would it be?
wow.
All right, so
wow,
I don't
this
want to
is
answer
fucked.
apples here because I said apples earlier. It might be apples.
Mhm.
Oh boy, this is tough.
This is so
I'm torn
this
between
is
a
so
berry
hard.
and a banana.
Yeah, but bananas
kind
are
of berry?
great.
Good. Bananas
Strawberries
really
are
good.
so good.
I love strawberries and I like having berries.
Yeah.
But do I want to commit to just one specific berry forever? If I could have a category of
hard.
berries, that might be an easier decision.
You know what's so fucked up? I just think of like the thing I like the most when I like it at the most. Apple is like really close to winning this for me.
Yeah.
But I maybe would just go pineapple, which is crazy because
That is a good one.
I just
It's really
love
fun.
pineapple and when I like just when I'm having like a great piece of pineapple, it's my favorite fruit.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that beats that.
I feel that way about
But-
mangoes too.
Mangoes are really great too. I mean, it's very hard. It's that sort of thing though of like with apples, if you get rid of them, no more apple pie.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like
I might
it's
have
that
to
sort of
go
thing. Of
banana.
Also, I
apple
wonder if
juice.
this
Oh, man,
applies
apple's
to-
huge.
fruit flavors. Like if you don't pick
Oh.
pineapple, you
shit.
can't have a pina colada anymore.
That's fucked up.
So
Mm.
if
Amelia,
you,
honestly, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up, Amelia.
guys,
This
I
is more
know.
depressing than the last question. This is fucked up.
Yeah, because that makes me think like, oh, well, then is my answer lime? Because like I like limes are
Shit.
really
Oh
versatile.
shit! And like
Yeah.
citrus, like
Yeah,
I
lemon.
probably use lemons more than any other fruit.
Yeah.
Fucking scurvy
I
will
really
come
like
back.
Peach
No.
flavored things.
Peach
Peach
is
would
good.
be good.
I love peach. Man, we had some great fucking nectarines we've been eating. Oh my god,
Ooh,
they're so
so
good.
Do you know what I
good.
think my answer might be? Apples might win out, and I'll tell you why. Apple cider,
Yeah,
Mhm.
apple juice.
Mhm.
There's so much stuff that covers apple pie,
right.
apple
Jacks.
cider donuts, apple jacks.
Mhm.
Yeah, Apple Jacks has a lot of apple in it, I'm sure.
No, is that
Apple
when you
Fest?
jack off with the apple? Or
You can see how you can still fuck one. I wonder if orange is
Oranges are pretty good.
no more orange juice.
Yeah, no orange
Yeah.
juice would be
No
tough.
more
I was going to say
Tangelos.
bananas because I love bananas, but then I don't love banana flavored things. Like banana flavored candies are not my
Love
favorite.
banana bread.
But like
No more.
banana
Your
bread.
Mike's banana bread's
Fuck.
gone.
Do grapes include wine?
Oh my
Maroon.
god, Maroon!
Then grapes is my answer. If it does.
Yeah.
I love
I do
grapes
love
just
me
for,
some wine.
Yeah, wine's fun.
but cider for apples.
Cider's fun. I just feel like I'm not going to go out to like dinner and get like a cider. you
I
know?
would.
I don't mind a hard cider, but I do love wine.
Yeah. Apples, pineapples, oranges, and strawberries. Those are like the big flavor. It's basically the Starburst lineup
Mhm.
for me. And like maybe some sort of, raspberry or something in there. Or cherry. Oh fuck, no cherries.
No cherries. Also, if you consider a tomato a fruit,
Fuck.
no more pizza.
Yeah.
No more tomato sauce, like no more sauce,
We
pasta.
don't consider that. In the first episode of this month, we said we do not consider tomatoes.
Lindsay did go off on
It's
tomatoes.
a vegetable.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. This is the part where I
Colloquially
get to feel
speaking.
real dumb and like just look at a list of fruits.
What is
He's
fruit?
Google image fruits and has pictures of.
Papaya, lime, jackfruit, guava, strawberry, plum.
You can't pick jackfruit.
I'm not gonna pick jackfruit. Avocado, so I guess technically a fruit.
Right.
That's a
Wait,
great
if you don't
one.
pick jackfruit, can you not jack off?
You can't. No.
Fuck.
Sad world.
Then jackfruit. I choose jackfruit.
It's gotta be jackfruit. Pear, pears are pretty versatile. I
love
do love a pear,
pears.
but I would like
Pears are
it's the kind of thing of like that would not be my number one pick for a fruit. But if I could only have one fruit, I'm kind of
Also-
like, would I get sick of pears?
I think
don't
I
know if
might have
would.
to pick lemons just because like lemonade.
Yeah, it's
I
so
use
handy.
lemon.
lemons to
Lemonade.
cook so much stuff.
100%. It's great with savory dishes, and then you can you just have a little bit
Squeeze
of
it on
acid,
top,
squeeze
yeah.
it into a
Lemon-
glass of
lemon?
water.
Yeah, like lemon water first
lemonade
thing in the
is
morning.
wild.
Yeah.
But let's for the
By the way,
purposes,
why is no pears? The band pears that's been very nice to us. Are they gone?
like they're out of there.
They
Dang.
disappear.
They're gone. You can't listen to their music anymore.
Ooh.
Shit, pears. We're
Pears,
sorry.
you gotta change your name.
That's
Cantaloupe, watermelon. I mean, all the
No.
melons are fun, but I don't think I'm picking a
Watermelon.
melon.
The melons are fucking.
I love watermelon, but I don't think I'd pick it. Fuck the
think-
rest of them.
I think I said I wasn't going to pick apple. I think I just would pick apple. I think it's just probably like it's the one because I also like just think of this as a fruit to eat. That's the one I'd want to eat.
If an
regularly.
evil
know.
genie asked me this, he said you have to pick one fruit.
The devil.
I'd say, the devil.
Yeah.
I'd say, fuck you, man. I'm doing this for the good of humanity. I blow my fucking brains out.
Wow.
Wow. And then the devil picks the fruit, and that
And
sucks.
Then you're in hell.
Then I'm in hell.
Yeah, and then you're like your dick's a cherry. He's like,
The fuck?
it's like an ironic twist.
I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, I'd be confused with the devil.
The world got to
What the
keep
fuck is he
cherries, and your
doing?
dick is a cherry.
Also, I'm heroic. Me doing that is like I'm helping all of humanity.
Yeah, but suicide is a sin, right?
Yeah.
What if I was like, fuck you, I'm blowing my fucking brains out, and then quickly said, I'm sorry, and then do I get to heaven?
Before-
I
Or
don't
you-
know that you could do this.
You could pull a
Yeah, I don't think
Shogun
it's
and ask
quickly
someone to
enough.
be your second.
That's good.
Have you seen
Right.
Shogun?
I haven't seen it
I
yet,
haven't
but I
seen
know
it
the
yet, but that
principle.
sounds cool as fuck.
I think if you shoot yourself maybe in the chest, you'd have enough time to live to like.
Yeah.
But if you blow your brains out, then
Shit.
yeah, you're
Well, I
not gonna
probably
have
got a little bit of time.
time.
Man, what a hero I am for saving all of humanity.
Yeah, thanks for
You
doing
took
that,
those
Mitch.
cyanide pills, so if you took those, you definitely have enough time.
That's true.
Before it kicks in.
You could do it Fight Club style, and when
Oh,
you
there
blow
you
your
go.
brains out, Wags disappears.
Yeah.
I'm the Tyler Durden. Man, that sucks for you.
Hi, buddy.
In this version, I'm like upstairs, not satisfying Helena Bonham Carter.
Neither version's gonna be satisfying. Yeah, I think that the world. Well, also, by the way, just if you got rid of every fruit except for one, the world would probably end. It would be apocalyptic.
That's true. That's a kind of that's
So
Yeah.
we
We're doing
refuse
some
to answer
interstellar
this
flight.
question.
Mhm.
What's the person's name? The Thed Evil
Jordan E.
Oh. Nah.
Dead.
Jordan
Evil.
Evil? The devil? Curse you, devil.
Yeah, curse you, devil. We won't answer that question, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh no, my dick's a raspberry. Curse you, devil. All right, that we did it.
Why did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Do we
Why
got
is the
more? I
devil
got
turning my
more.
dick into a cherry and yours into a raspberry?
I'll-
You just think it's funny?
yeah, I think it's funny. It's like ironic to him.
Last question. If you had to put trail mix up your ass, what assortment would you put?
Man, I would think I would go with like smaller, easier things to get up there.
Raisins.
Peanuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some raisins.
But if it's
peanuts.
mushy, that feels like a little tougher. Like I think you want
Yeah.
something a little bit more solid too.
No, because then you could feel it, kind of like when you have a chip caught in your mouth.
Yeah, I guess maybe not. Like almonds are kind of pointy. I do think M&Ms because they kind of got a coating to them. I feel like that wouldn't be too bad.
Oh yeah, I think M&M. Maybe my trail mix would all be all M&Ms. Can you do that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's called trail mix, but sure.
Trail mix and some peanuts. I'm sorry, M&Ms and some peanuts. That's
Yeah.
what I would do. Yeah,
Raisins for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
raisins that kind of look like turds.
Exactly.
Any plugs, team? Casey, Emma, Amelia.
No?
No.
I don't think so. I think
Try putting your trail mix up your ass. See what happens.
Improbably Poppy coming out on Veeps this summer.
Woohoo!
I
yeah.
wrote and co-executive produced it, and it's gonna be fun. So check it out
Congratulations. Check it out
Yeah,
on
congrats.
Veeps.
on Veeps.
Yeah. With
Hell
Poppy.
yeah.
With Poppy.
How about that? Congratulations. That's
Thank
so
you.
cool.
Thank you very much.
Okay, hey, hopefully
Rules.
it's out by the time this episode.
Yes, it should be.
Love
This
to
is
see it.
August, so yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Amelia, with your looking at your wardrobe, can you do something for me? Can I say, you got to do what, and then you say, I gotta believe.
Okay.
You got to do what?
I gotta believe.
The fuck?
Are you getting Parappa the Rapper vibes?
Oh my god.
The oversized clothes and the beanie.
I forgot about Parappa the Rapper. I didn't know that was his song.
Yeah. Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Well, that's it.
That is this week's Doughboys Double. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Doughboys Media.